And considering, I mean, if that was the case, if Overlord's stats were so good that you have to take it and you can drop all the other stuff, the HP and AD is so good, you have to take it. If that was the case, we would go Overlords every game. But we're not, because the stats are not, they're just not there. The HP and AD from Overlords is never going to be able to compete with the Sterak Shield and Tenacity. The Overlord stats are never going to be able to compete with the armor, ability haste, effect, and healing from Death Stance. Why would you go Overlords instead of Death Stance? Death Stance has 15 more things more useful. Why would you go Overlords over Sundered Sky? Why would you go Overlords over Voltaic? Why would you go Overlords over Hubris, which scales much better and way more effectively, right? So, stat stick is good, but it has to be insanely good for you to take it. So, I think Overlords, no one goes Overlords except for maybe Mundo. By the way, Mundo doesn't do it every game. I rarely see it on Mundo. Titanic Hydra is much better. And maybe Set. That's all I can think of. Mundo and maybe Set. And Mundo doesn't do it every game. And Set is an objectively bad champion right now. So there is no way you're going to go Overlords on Aatrox and actually perform with it in the long term in high elo. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So, yeah. This game's over. We win. Okay. What's wrong with Stridebreaker? Well, why would you go Stridebreaker when there's Voltaic? Stridebreaker gives you no ability haste, low AD, no healing. It gives you attack speed. What does Stridebreaker give you that other stuff doesn't have? Attack speed, movement speed for yourself, and a slow. Now let's look at the things. Do you need attack speed? No. You have alacrity. You don't need it. Legend haste is not good enough for you to not take alacrity. Alacrity is literally better than legend haste. So you don't need the attack speed from Stridebreaker. So that's useless. Okay. Do you need the Phage passive, the movement speed? Do you need it on Aatrox? No. Why? Aatrox is a stationary champion. His Q stuns yourself. You basically stun yourself when you Q. The only way you can move with your Q is with your E. QE. If you fight mobile enemies, the Stridebreaker movement speed isn't even gonna help you because your Q and your E are locked tempo. Your Q and your E have a certain time for casting. Your own movement speed doesn't help you hit Qs. Movement speed on Aatrox hits you basic attack. It helps you to basic attack better. But Aatrox main damage